Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan, marhaban. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Liaquat. This is my YouTube channel, Roots of Knowledge. If you guys are not familiar with my work, the videos that I upload on my channel, then check them out. If it's something that you like, hit the like button, subscribe button, and check out the series that we are going through at the moment. So this series is dedicated to helping you guys understand the Quran in the most easiest way that I can explain it. Currently, we are going through Surah al-Baqarah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. تلك أمة قد خلت لها ما كسبت ولكم ما كسبتم ولا تسألون عما كانوا يعملون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this verse mentions a very profound concept. That profound concept is the connection that we have with those that came before. Those that have come before, from amongst them were those who did good, and from amongst them were those who did bad. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not question us about the things that the people in the past did. And before this verse, as you remember, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was mentioning about Ibrahim alayhi salam, Ismail alayhi salam, Yaqub alayhi salam, Ishaq alayhi salam. These great prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who clearly did good, who clearly paved the way for us and gave us so many lessons in our lives that we can practice as Muslims. So they've done so amazing things. The projects, the endeavors that they actually started and they did, and the legacy that has been left behind is so amazing. But at the same time, Allah is reminding us that don't get caught up in their legacy. Tilka ummatun qad khalat. That is a nation that has passed. Khala, yakhlu in the Arabic language means that has come and gone. That has gone, that is no longer here anymore. You walk the face of the earth, you're not going to find Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam. And if you travel around the world, you're not going to find these individuals that the Quran has mentioned. Tilka ummatun qad khalat. Laha ma kasabat. For them will be that which they have earned. Walakum ma kasabtum. And for all of you is what you have earned in your lives. Meaning that as a Muslim, me or you or all of us, we have to prove on this earth our submission to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the thing that will give us success in the hereafter. Talking about the success and the heroic deeds and actions that people of the past did isn't really going to bring us any closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unless we practice what we talk about. Sadly, unfortunately, if you look at our lives, many of us end up in like a soap drama scenario. And what do I mean by that? I mean that sometimes what happens is we end up just talking about the good old days. We're talking about the golden era, talking about the pious early generation. And it doesn't motivate us to do anything good. It doesn't motivate us to get up for Fajr on time. It doesn't motivate us to fast regularly. It doesn't motivate us to help our friends and neighbors and even be kind to our parents. Then what is the point of this kind of legacy that we're living off? It's like, the example would be like a person whose parents were extremely rich and they themselves are spoilt. They themselves just talk about their parents and they don't do anything themselves. So may Allah protect us from all of that. Tilka ummatun qad khalat. Those people, Allah says, that was a nation that has gone. That was an amazing nation that has gone. Laha ma kasabat. For them is that which they have earned. They've come, they've earned, they've gone. Walakum ma kasabtum. And for you, O human beings, for you is going to be what you have earned. وَلَا تُسْأَلُونَ عَمَّا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. And you will not be questioned about what they used to do. Allah is not going to question you and ask, well, you know that particular individual who came 100 years ago or 1,000 years ago or 2,000 years ago or whenever. You know that particular individual. Yeah? Why did he do this for? Why did he say this for? Why did she do this? Why did she say this? Allah is not going to be asking you and taking you to account for their deeds. What Allah will do is Allah will take you and me to account for the actions that we do. So we as Muslims have to be extremely cautious of how we're living our lives. This is, I think, is a very profound verse because many of us, irrespective of our backgrounds and irrespective of how much knowledge we've sought, many of us can end up just talking like a megaphone, just talking about everyone else around us, and then we forget about ourselves. And this is probably one of the poisons, the toxins of our era today, spiritual toxins, which is where we talk about the good old days, but we don't want to do anything in our days to become good old days for the future. And this is, I think, a very, very important lesson for us to learn. La tus'aluna, you will not be asked about those people who came before. Whether they were good, like Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam and his family, or whether they were bad, Fir'aun. Allah is not going to ask you about what Fir'aun did. Allah will ask you about the bad that me and you are doing in this world. May Allah forgive us. So what lessons do we learn from this? The first lesson that we learn from this, we have to learn about the people of the past. Extremely important. We don't just ignore what came in the past. We learn about the people of the past. Number two is that it's very important that we also understand the lessons that we learn from the people of the past. Right? So learning about the lessons, learning about how our lives can be improved. Because if a person learns about the people of the past but doesn't really learn the lessons in which they implement in their own lives, that also leads a person to a path which may be destructive for their own faith. And finally, the third thing that we learn from this verse is about prioritizing the things in our life that are important to us. And we will not be asked about the heroic adventures of all these people that came in the past. Of course, we love our prophets. Of course, we follow our prophets. And we love the Sahaba radiallahu anhum. But if we speak all day and we live our lives contrary to this, then this is the thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be asking us about. He won't be asking us about the good that they did and the bad that they did, but He will be asking us about both of these things. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to be able to benefit from these verses. Jazakumullah khair for watching this video. I hope you guys benefited. And if there's any sort of questions that you guys have, please leave them in the comments. Thank you to all my patrons. You guys are wonderful people, supporting my channel and motivating me to be able to make such videos out there, which are benefiting so many people around the world. Sadaqa jariyah, mashallah. And if there's any of you guys that want to become patrons, if you guys want to support my channel, you think to yourselves, you know what, I like what this guy's doing and I like the project and the aims that he's got, then please check out the description below. You can become a patron, or you can just make one-off donations if you like through PayPal. And check out my website as well, uruk.com, for other types of courses that I have. And I will see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullah khair for watching this video. I hope to see all of you guys. If you guys are interested, please leave us feedback, get in contact with us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullah khair, guys, for all of your support. Without your support, I wouldn't have been able to produce the videos that I've put up on my YouTube channel. And there is so much more that I really want to do. And without the support of you guys who are patrons, generously supporting this channel, I've been able to get myself a camera, which, as you guys can see, the quality of this camera, a mic system, software. I've been able to hire an editor. So what do I want to do? I want to make lots and lots and lots of more videos for beginners, for intermediate, advanced, in the subjects like Arabic and fiqh and hadith and tafsir and aqidah and all those other things as well. And for this to happen, again, this channel needs support. So if you guys want to become patrons and support this channel, then check out the link below. Also, if you do become patrons, you'll have access to videos that I don't put up on my normal YouTube channel. So check that out, inshallah. And there's most other perks as well that you guys can benefit from. And if you want to access this channel through social media, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, Facebook page, and other things as well that you can visit. So Jazakumullah khair again, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.